pretty decent day, top to bottom. You know, I wasn't even going to do a video tonight. I was on my way home. I'm still 40 minutes from home. I'll be home just before 2 a.m. Long day. But a decent day. You know, we talked about the Meadows earlier on. La Dorian, I thought she raced well. Flash 5 raced okay. And then Drebin, you know, I watched that video 3 or 4 times. I think it was a number of things. First off, the track surface is probably not conducive to him racing well. Flip-flops on in the mud never usually is. I went back and watched last week's race a couple of times. He was at his knees pretty good, and he was again today. And I put him in a spot where he could make a break, and he did. I just, honestly, when the race was on, I couldn't see a thing. It was just my entire face was covered in mud. And I knew that one horse had made a break, the second favorite. I was the favorite. The other favorite had cleared to the front. And when I came with him, realistically, if you come hard, you clear. But I couldn't quite get to or past. Ronnie said stupid. He saw that I was coming. You know, wasn't going to make things easy on me. And Drebin made a break. That's racing. Just don't do it again. I would like to get those flip-flops off him. I just can't. You know, Tim had sent me a message earlier on and said, you know, what do you think about? What are you thinking about Drebin? I don't know yet. Not sure. I'm gonna sleep on it tonight. You know, on my way down to Sayota, here I left what I thought was going to be a fast track all day, and it poured rain the last two races. Poured rain, and ruined the whole track for the last 2 races, I should say. On my way to Sayota, I thought that I got my other set of mud gear, 2 sets, for one day. I'm thinking I'm going to get there, it's going to be pouring rain, it'll be miserable all night. I get there, I walk in the paddock, put my mud gear on, I walk in the paddock. Everybody else got summer suit on. Stopped raining. Not supposed to for the rest of the night. Okay. I raced the first race, Fire and Shine, with my mud gear on. In fact, I raced the first 2 races I was in. We go out on the track. I thought Fire and Shine raced good, to be honest. 56-2, last half 56, last quarter 28. She raced well. She needs to do more, yes. She raced well. Just the way you sit behind her, she just feels like she could be a pretty decent filly next year. I'd love to see her get a mark this year. That would be nice. Anyway, she raced good. She raced good. One of the biggest surprises I've had in quite a while was Militant being claimed. You know, a lot went into this. Yes, he raced great last week. He's a very nice horse. We have like 4 or 5 horses for that class. I just thought, with everything that has gone on, where he's been, what he's done, where he's at, now he can win that class 3 times, so there's an argument to be made there. It just seemed like a lot of money to give for Militant. Hey, listen, he'll be a good horse for those people, I guarantee you that. He's been racing good. He's turned into a pretty easygoing animal. Does his work well. Great work ethic. So I'm sure they'll do well with Militant. Watch Your Mouth didn't have a great night tonight. Looks like, I didn't see the race, but it looks like he was 3 wide early. Need to drive him super conservative. Now, maybe Scotty's hand was forced. I have no idea. I just see a lot of O's stacking together down the backstretch. It looks like he was 3 wide around the last turn and down the backstretch. He just always finds a way, this horse, to get a bad drive or a tough drive. And Scotty knows the horse. He's driven him great every time. And maybe he drove him good tonight. I just happened to look at the line. It shows 3 wide down the backstretch, finished 6th. It's just a horse, the big Watch Your Mouth colt. Now, JK Victory proved again that he can take the torture on the front end. He can't, you know, he doesn't respond well to a nice tidy trip, right? Take him off the gate, second over, no thanks. Take him off the gate at all, no thanks. But if you rough him up, put him on the front, drive him hard, he'll be there on the end of the mile for you. Raced good again tonight. Brandon Bates drove him tough. Raced him hard. He was a winner in 15-3. I thought the horse was fantastic. And then Brace for Landing had somebody message me, said, Anthony, you know, it's a lot to ask. Brace for Landing made a break Monday night. Put him on a truck, brought him over here, raced him down in Sayota. I said, yeah, absolutely. It's also an aged horse. shouldn't be making breaks. You don't have to worry about it. The break at Mohawk was a nail in the coffin. That was just very frustrated over that. But not about anybody. Dominic has the horse looking good. He put 70 pounds on, which for a horse that never put a pound of weight on his entire life is impressive. Put about 70 pounds on, looked good. I know James said he was hot, he was crazy. The horse was fine tonight. I got in a bit of a trouble around the first turn. Tony Hall made the front, was putting the air on. Well, I couldn't get brace for landing. I know what he'll do. You bring him out of the hole area. He'll go to bounce forward. He can make a break. So I'm just trying to keep him settled in the first turn. I'm running over top of Kane Kaufman. Finally, I had to move him over. As quietly as I could, I moved him over, cleared to the front, and he just overpowered them. He said he's a nice horse, so only got one more win in that class. And he's out. But he looked good. He raced really, really well. I was very pleased with Brace for Landing tonight. Rosa and Alexandra, I don't know why, but she was absolutely pounding her knee tonight. Not since that day that her knee blew up. Way back when. Open house day. Not since then has she hit her knee like tonight. I don't know whether it was the track or what it was, but she was absolutely crushing her knee tonight. I'm sure it's going to be filled up tomorrow. Absolutely positive. So we're going to have to medically treat her. She's going to have to have Butyl Aquazone for the next few days. And quite frankly, if that knee gets really big and doesn't come down, that might be it for her this season. If we can't have her back for Delaware, I guess the consolation if she made it, I have no idea. Man, she was hitting her knee tonight. You know, I've seen horses do it. Militant hit his knees last year. Prince Charmer crushed his knees last year. Not as hard as she did tonight, but Pacer and Trotter is different. I can't really explain it. She's raced her last 4 starts with these shoes on. Is it the hard track at Sayota tonight because they were screening it because the rain was in the area? Just a hard track? Could be. It would make sense, I suppose. She raced as good as she could. I tell you, she showed a lot of heart. A lot of heart to do what she did tonight. And then Tactical Mounts, hadn't raced in a bit. You know, wheeled off cover. You know, if it had been the Tactical Mounts that we know and love, she just blows right by them. Hung out a bit. They went 51. She raced good. Probably a little short, a little flat. I'm sure she'll bounce back rather well. She always does. So good day at the office. Jason's horse was great in the last race too. Atlas Hanover, our old horse. Jason claimed him last week, 2 weeks ago. Raced him tonight, and he absolutely jogged. So a pretty good day for the stable in its entirety today. Second with La Dorienne. Third was Chicago Hall. Raced great. Fifth with Fire and Shine. Fourth with Militant. And claimed a win with JK Victory, a win with Brace for Landing, and a fifth with Rosa and Alexandra, a fourth with Tactical Mounts. Pretty good day at the office. So I'm going to continue on my way. I'm almost home. I'm going to get to your videos tomorrow. Addie had soccer at 8 a.m., 40 minutes away. She's 5 years old. It's going to be a chance of rain and 12 degrees. I'm not driving 40 minutes in the rain to go watch Addie sit in the net. Or look at the clouds. I can do that close to home. I'm not driving to Shaker Heights, wherever the hell that is. I'm not driving all the way down there. That's over by... I know where it is. It's over by Hudson. Or around Beechwood. Somewhere in there. I can tell you where it is. Somewhere I'm not going tomorrow. That's where it is. I am going to bed, and I'm going to wake up as late as I can. That's what I'm doing tomorrow. We trained everything at the barn today. Not we. I was going to train a couple, and it was pouring rain. So Jason and Jason trained everything in barn today. I'll have updates for everybody from Harry's barn. I got a great update today from Harry. We get some horses to race tomorrow in Ohio, in Sayota, in Northfield. Where else? In the Meadows, in Ontario. Yeah. We have 5, around 12 or 13 horses going again tomorrow. Patrick the Piranha, he's got to be picked to win by now, isn't he? 3-1 Brady Brown. I would suggest right down the road. But we'll see. Resolving Deeds at the Grassroots at Sarnia. Save America open at Sayota. I'll be quite frank with everybody. Brett Miller was enamored with this horse last week, and I think probably going to see a good mile from Save America tomorrow. Don't talk about Bruno. Also, George of the Jungle. Both those horses in action tomorrow at Flamborough Downs. Princess Dream also. Sarnia, Grassroots. Gypsy Hill. 9-hole and 11-horse field, Sire State. Not ideal. Victory Blue Chip, Love and Affection. I'm going to drive at Northfield Park, and then we get to watch Rock Shining Star close it tonight. Sunday Stake Day. We get Country Dancing, Casanova Hall also. 2 fillies, 2 heavyweights. Cleveland Masha and My Wicked Heart at Flamborough. That's not a pay-per-view event right there. As I said, Country Dancing, Casanova Hall, and then Monday. Monday, we start off our week. Big day Monday. Gaslight Hall and Westland Warrior are going to tangle in a, what do they call it, a Wildcat. Tenacious Hanover, I'm going to drive at the Poconos, as I'll drive also Memory and Imagination, and our boy Time is on my side in the $252,000 Pennsylvania Sire Stakes Final. All gas, no brakes, and Yo Mister at Mohawk. So with that, I'm going to let you go. I will talk to you all very, very soon. I hope you had a wonderful night. I hope you stayed dry. I was lucky I did at Sayota. Really pleased with Brace for Landing. Really pleased with JK Victory. Pleased with Chicago Hall also. A good day, I think, for the most part, at the track. So take care. As I said, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Do your videos. Get them out to you on Sunday. Soon. I'll be in bed. Hopefully sleeping tomorrow. Take care.